everyone, Patty here. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, and I am going to share with you some of the items that sold for me recently. Now, most of these items are toys and kind of the fun stuff. I don't really have any, I think I only have one piece of lingerie in there. I did sell quite a few pair of panties and quite a few shapers, but I'm not going to put any of them in this video. I do want to share the one slip, the one vintage slip, so you kind of know what to look for. But most of these items are fun, exciting, easy to find things that you can pick up in a thrift store. And one of these items sold for pretty decent money for what I paid. These are in no particular order. eBay is my favorite platform to sell on. You just have to be careful with getting stuff shipped out on time, making sure that your items are as described, because you can always have an issue. So on Macari, these Tinker Toys, these were sealed. You want to check out the sold listings. There have been Tinker Toys that sold for $100. So don't pass by those Tinker Toys, especially if they're sealed. Now, this can that I got was a sealed can. I did sell it on Macari. I had it listed on Macari. I paid $1. I had it listed, actually I paid 99 cents. I had it listed on Macari for $50. Somebody offered me $45 and I accepted it. This is an item you want to be on the lookout for, especially if the can is sealed. Even if it's not sealed, you can put other pieces into ones to make them complete sets. So just be aware of that. So these king size men's underwear, size 6. I sold 4 packs, 1 pair per pack. I sold 4 packs for $60. I only paid $2 per pack, and I have quite a few packs. I think I have maybe 3 packs left. I have some thermals and stuff I picked up from there, but anyway, I only paid $2 per pack, and that was on Macari. On Poshmark, I had these shoes a long time. These they sold for $10. I don't know, maybe 50 cents to $1. I got them in a big lot of things. Also on Poshmark, this vintage robe I had listed on eBay for quite a few months, but this vintage robe and this Mossimo dress, they bundled it and they offered me $40. I had it listed at $70. I accepted because I had the robe listed for quite a few months on eBay. I only paid $2.99 for the robe. Very beautiful robe. And the Mossimo dress, I actually got that for free. So I took the $40, and of course Poshmark does make 20%, which I didn't do the math for you, but anyway, so they sold for $40 free. And also on Poshmark, I sold this Heineken hat. This sold for $25. And this my son gave me. Now we're going to get into the eBay listings. If you know, I love vintage plush. This one I paid 99 cents, and this sold the day after I listed it, and I sold it for $16.99, and that was a BJ plush. This vintage Otis hat, this sold for $24.99. I got it in a big lot, probably cost me less than $1. This Color Lux puzzle, this I paid 50 cents for, and it sold for $16.99. This Thelma Scooby-Doo, this I paid $1 for, and I sold it for $16.99. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle plush, this I paid 99 cents, and I sold it for $10.99, and that was new with tags. It was only small. It was a nightmare looking for it, though I couldn't find it. Oh my God, it was just, going through my bins. Anyway, so what I did with my plush, I just made them in different colors, so it's easier for me to get to. This vintage Erica Lorenz slip, this sold for $36.99. I love selling vintage lingerie. Vintage lingerie was one of the things that I started out selling, and I love selling it. Just takes a lot of time with measuring and just stuff like that, because a lot of the fabric you have to put it up to light to look at it, because to look for holes, because it's like a thinner fabric and it gets like snags and stuff. But I love selling vintage lingerie. But again, that sold for $36.99. This Zodiac, this was a sealed puzzle. It was sealed on the 3 sides. The top of it wasn't though, but it was sealed. Paid 50 cents, sold that for $12.99. It had no markings of how many pieces were in it. Box was only real small, sold it. And I think it was a Libra. Don't quote me on that, but that sold. And I knew that would sell quick. People are into that kind of stuff. They're into zodiac signs and their horoscopes and wanting to know the meaning of things. So I knew that one would sell quick. So if you see stuff that are related to horoscopes, related to the zodiac, I do recommend picking them up if you could get them at a good price. I'll probably pronounce this wrong. This Paleontological Research Fish Plush. This sold, and it was only about this big. I paid 99 cents for it. This sold for $24.99. This Silex fan, now this was a vintage fan. If you can find them with the metal blades, even those ones that are like this big and they have those blue blades and they're oscillating. Now this one didn't oscillate. A buyer messaged me and he said this is and I corrected it. This is a stationary fan, but the fan did sell. I paid $3.99 and that sold for $40. That sold for $49.99. Tasmanian plush, paid 99 cents. This sold for $14.99. This puzzle, I paid 99 cents and I sold it for $19.99. Vintage Gaffa, this sold for $29.99. This vintage pink boombox plush radio, this actually did work. I did save a recording of proof that it did work in case the person got it and said they didn't. But anyway, that sold for $39.99. This Five Nights at Freddy's plush, this sold for $19.99. This Dare hat, this sold for $24.99. And last but not least, I paid $6 for this bag of LOL surprise dolls. I paid $6 and I sold them for $124.99 internationally. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out those lots when you go out. If you can pick them up at a good price, I recommend doing it. And hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.